offers into the product. Okay. So you get this, you get the lead, Steve Clayton, who's interested in keto, and you're going to have this process where you're going to mail him a series of automated emails over time. And each of those times you're going to be kind of promoting, different affiliate products that are within that niche. And every time, Steve decides that's something for him, and keep in mind, these are usually, lower priced products. So they're more of an impulse buy, but the commissions are very high percentage anyway. Then, you're going to make a commission. But it is important to understand that there's a lot of science that goes into this, and these follow-up emails, they have to be written and delivered in a pretty specific way. Now, the good news is you don't have to do any of that, because we'll be talking more about that shortly. But you do need to be aware it is it's a skill, it's a science. No matter how much people say, oh, it's just there's an art to writing. There is a little bit to copywriting and writing, but there's also a lot of science to it. Okay. And so this aim of step number 2, right, is use this to get you to around $500 a day profit, but you're also at the same time, you're building up a big email list, right? You're building up this big email list of people that like, or that are interested in keto diet. And, maybe a big percentage of them, you never sell anything to, and that's okay. The math still works. All of this still works. Maybe 80% of them you never sell anything to, but they're still on your list, and and we can use them, and we'll show you where we're going to use them. And you could just stop there. I mean, look, $500 a day profit. Keep in mind, there's no expenses here, so your revenue is really pretty much your profit. You don't have to deliver the product, create the product, manage the product, customer service. You don't have to do anything. So you could stop here. And, for lots of people, that's just fine. But that next step, right, is really, the big kahuna here, because you can dramatically boost your income, taking it from $500 a day to $1,000 a day. And step 3 is we're going to create our own highly converting digital product asset in the same niche, right, to reach that point. And honestly, creating your own products is where the big money is. It's also where, the control is and everything like that, because, at the end of the day, it's great to make $500 a day profit. It's more than great. It's amazing. But it doesn't, you're still building someone else's business. If you build a business where you have a digital product asset that you're selling and you get 20 people selling it for you, instead of $500 a day, you're making, 20 times 500. Right? Because you're giving everybody half commission. But no matter how you slice it, creating your own products is where the big money is and where the control is. And it's not hard. There's people out there that are selling, brain dead simple 50-page PDFs who are literally generating millions of dollars each year. I've met them. I know them. I mean, it's just crazy. These examples here are easily making 6 figures per month. Okay. And they're simple downloadable products. And they're 6-7 figures a month for these product owners. I mean, numerology, whatever. If that's what you're interested in, good for you. But the takeaway here is it ain't hard. And there's lots of normal people doing it. And it's a pretty fast process. I mean, you can search the marketplace and identify those proven bestsellers in your niche, which you've already done anyway, because you were looking for other people's products to sell. And then you can create your spin on those, figure out what's working, what's not working. You can find a lot of pre-done content and combine that, PLR, which is pre-made content that you can sell. And then you can outsource. You can get somebody on Upwork, people who can adjust the content, the sales page to fit your spin and angle, and get put together like a PDF of no more than 50 pages, and you can emulate something like these right here. And then what you do is you can launch it to the email list you've been building in steps 1 or 2, right? All of a sudden, out of the gate,